a middle-aged man, good size, kind of manning this area, and he's got a couple of younger boys with him. And he comes in and he tells them to take care of your horses for you, and directs you towards the inn.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Which is over there at A3, I would imagine, in that direction.
Give me everybody give me a D20 roll.
Did I do that? No, that was you.
Oh, did you get a dice tower? Sounds like a dice tower.
No, it's for some reason my stereo is outside of my headphones.
No.
Hold on, roll 20 and it rolls the dice.
Oh, you have a sound effect. Okay, gotcha.
When you're cautiously looking about and doing all this stuff, you do spot that back in this end of the stable, there are a couple of mastiffs chained up, laying down.
What's a mastiff?
It's a big-ass dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like a bulldog, but with a long snout.
And I see them, and I let Ragnar know, and I'm heading for the inn. I ain't fucking want no dogs.
They look kind of like a bulldog, but with a longer snout, and they're like 4 feet tall.
Yeah, they're the kind of dogs you let loose on people when you don't want those people to survive.
Well, let's make sure we pay our bill on time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and so
the experience points.
Huh?
Just kidding.
I mean, honestly, we kill monsters, so a dog is no big different, but, you know, it's a domesticated monster.
Yep.
But my character doesn't like dogs. He doesn't want to get bit.
Okay. That's perfectly all right.
I have no interest in him.
What
But I
is
tell
this
Rag
off to the
about him.
left of my
Just make sure you pay your bill, bud.
Is that just a wall?
They'll eat Ted if you don't. Yeah.
Other wall.
Because he's a morsel.
That's a sharp object. And it's cloaked in thick
But they're bigger than
metal
you, so
skin.
that's okay. That's like chewing up a can. They do that kind of thing. The big teeth.
Actually, if they're 4 foot tall, they are bigger than me.
I told you. You think I was lying? You're a morsel.
Still morsel with pointy stuff.
So I'm interested in going in the inn, finding out a bit of information, and then sleeping off the day. Since how we've been doing a lot of stuff.
Fine by me. Get a bit of information.
But the guy who took our horses, he seems to be okay, right? He's not like crazy or acting weird or anything like that because he's got that evil dog.
If you showed up at a good inn, this is the kind of customer service you would expect. I mean, they're taking care of business.
Perfect. All right then. Yeah, I'm feeling all snooty right now.
That's why you should.
All right, so take it. We want us to move in there. What did I move like 6 a turn?
Okay. So you enter this room.
What's a room?
This door goes into a room.
Which one?
This door.
I didn't know I was supposed to go
What
in
does
there.
this look like?
And this room is paneled with dark woods. There are pictures of a man, and he kind of looks like the guy on the sign, and a woman, and a younger man and woman who greatly resemble the first 2 pictures. And then there's a whole bunch of pictures of people that some of you may recognize some of them. some of them are Numinakian kings or
Oh.
nobility.
So
And there is a picture of the Empress on the wall. And
okay.
then the other ones you really can't tell. There's a guy in brown robes wearing a big chain around his neck that's right there beside the man and woman I first described.
Is it the same new Enochian Empress that I serve, or was it like a previous generation Empress?
No. It's the new Enochian Empress that everybody.
Okay.
She's been around for a while.
Yeah. Is she like an old woman?
She should be,
But
she's not.
she doesn't appear to be, but she's been around.
She does not appear to be.
Yeah.
But you do know that, from what you've been told, that she's at least 400 years old.
So she could be like half elven or something.
Or something.
Yeah.
Maybe some divinity in there. Their bloodline was a little crossed with a god at one point. So
Do I recognize any of the nobility being a knight of the New Enochian Empress's forces or whatever, like her retainer or whatever?
well, you would notice what is this guy?
Anyone of note?
You would recognize the Count of Corland. I may be a duke. I can't. I have to look up the actual title, and I'm not wanting to go digging through reference books, but you get the point. He's like the main. He is the liege lord. This is his portion of the empire that you're.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he's Duke or Count one, but he's the top end of the nobility. Here in this portion of the realm.
Sweet. I convey that information to the rest of the party. What was the guy's name, by the way?
Let me think a minute.
I just want to write it in chat.
Right one. I'm gonna find it in there.
Did you know you can load screenshots onto handouts? Not in the picture area,
yeah.
but in the text area.
I was looking in World Anvil, and
oh, yeah, you can
use it. I was looking in a different world.
Yeah.
So of course that information is
not
not coming up.
Yeah, you should still be able to screenshot stuff on World Anvil.
Yeah, no, but I was like, oh, that's not helping.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
There's a screenshot app called GreenShot that I use to do that, to make handouts for my players whenever I want to screenshot something. It's pretty cool. You like you take a screenshot with it, and then you load it up to Imager. It like you just click on the little menu thing to load it onto Imager, and then you click on Open Imager History, and it loads up like your last 12 screenshots that you've taken. And you don't even have to like log into Imager. It just makes an account for you, like out of nowhere.
Okay, so he's the Duke of Corland, and I haven't given him a name.
Duke of Corland.
So
maybe his family name is Corland. Could be. I don't know.
It could be. Let me.
Is it Corlin or
Courland.
Corland? Okay.
Because okay. So Engelbert Courland will be
Engel with an Engel. Bert.
Yep. Yep, that's right. And so this room has like 8 different chairs, nice straight back chairs in it, little table between them. They're set in pairs in each corner. And as soon as you come in, the man from the sign, from the painting,
Mm-hmm.
comes stepping in through those doors and says, "Welcome to Out's Inn."
Hmm.
Introduce himself, and I gotta change my
Well, hello there.
Hail and well met. We're adventurers from these parts. Do you have rooms available?
Yes, rooms would be good.
Yes, we have rooms. His name here.
Things do I need?
Oh, it's F, not B. And yes, I am Walter Gunderson. I am
Hail, Walter.
your host while you are with us here at Out's Inn. My good wife and I would be happy to assist you in any way you can. We have 3 rooming options. We can put you into a suite. We have one large enough to accommodate you all. And or we can put you in single rooms, or there are dormitories on the top floor.
We would probably be able to afford single rooms. Guys, do you want single rooms? I kind of want some privacy.
Okay.
Sure.
What do you need to do? Okay.
Okay.
Galasa
So-
doesn't have a furry glove in his back pocket, does he?
I hope the accommodations come with like a bath.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, there will be servants to assist you with that on whichever floor, whichever accommodations you choose. Those rooms would be 5 silver pieces a night
Done.
each.
Oh,
Very good.
well, I speak for myself. For my room done.
Okay, if you plan on being here for a longer time, they would run 33 for a week or 112 for a month.
Is there, if you were going to go in the city for some time, is there, do people typically stay in the city or they typically stay here and go into the city each day?
Well, it depends on what their business is. Some people's business is mainly in the city, and so they may find accommodations in town, inside the walls. A lot of people prefer to stay here because a lot of their business has to do with the docks and the warehouses here, and this is where a lot of the trade goes on. The markets for the commodities that come through are actually out here in this area. So it's really up to you.
Would the docks be a good place to talk to people about the goings on around the area or where one might find some adventure in the area?
Oh, sure. The docks are always lots of information down at the docks.
And I take it you have your own bar or tavern in here?
Oh, absolutely. He points to this door, and
I didn't see your ping.
I didn't
Yeah, I
ping
did.
because I was not on
Trixie
door,
Hobbits is- oh,
and he
there's a door
says
there.
our dining room is right through here.
Hmm.
And then he says, if you follow me, and let me clear off some more stuff here.
It's dark in here. I can't see it. I'm falling over
Hmm.
chairs and shit. Put on some candles.
Did you run out
I'm
of?
sorry, it's just trying to make it where it's not all just you're seeing the map, or
No problem.
I'm picking on you. I'm just
eventually,
having fun.
it's like I don't think
Mm.
we're going to have any battles here, and if we are, we'll probably handle them in a more detailed map. This is really just
Oh.
kind of to let you know where things. And so he leads
Yeah,
you
yeah.
in here,
Mm.
and
Coming out of the dark.
Yeah.
Someone cast
I can
darkness.
I can help you scale this map if you want.
okay. I mean, it's not so much that it's not scaled. It's just I just was not
Scales?
particularly
Mm.
I'm the same size as the door.
thinking I needed a tactical map out of it at this point.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? It's got to be perfect, Richard.
No, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I mean,
I'm just teasing. I don't mean. Oh look, Nicodemus is showing up. Shit! Everybody hide your stuff.
Is he really?
don't tell Nicodemus.
It must be a shit game tonight.
So
His
this
team
is your
must have
marquee.
lost.
London will come in,
We hear you talk.
and so he will bring you in here, and he'll point out that this room. Actually, you should be able. I mean, I don't know. It's just this is getting to be a bit annoying. Okay, so
Get your milk.
yeah, he's got it. This is the dining room. This is the lounge. This has like couches and really nice furniture in it, and little tables, and they will bring food and drink in there if you want it in there. Underneath these are the stairs going up, and there's a landing at the top, and you go through underneath the stairs landing into here, and this is the bar. And it's got a big bar
Hell.
like here on this wall,
Okay.
and there's seats and stuff, and there's a guy behind the bar that looks suspiciously like the owner, a younger version of the owner. And then he'll point these two out to you. This is the green lounge. This is the red lounge, and this is the blue lounge. And
Ooh.
the first two, you can rent for an hour, part of a day, whatever you want to have
Is that what the
meetings
lamp
there.
was?
And then this one,
Oh.
M, is an open one that if you need one for a short period of time, you can move in there without having to make a reservation or pay anything and just use. Then it leads you down here, and down here is the gaming room. It has a billiards table. It's got tables to play cards at and shoot dice at. And then he says, your rooms will be on the second floor up. First floor is the suites. The next floor up are the single rooms, and they'll show you your rooms. There's like 24 rooms on that floor.
Jeez.
And you guys will be in, 6 of them, 7 of them.
Mm.
Or you can consign Blunden to the servants' quarters.
We would not do that to Blunden.
I don't know. You guys can be cheap at times.
When?
Didn't he get a
Blow money
part
all the
of
time.
the treasure?
What?
Didn't he get a portion of the treasure?
No, you guys haven't been giving him any portion of treasure.
Should ask.
Exactly.
I just assumed he was getting part of it.
I just count the
I thought
number
they
of
were
names at
too.
the bottom. I forget about that.
I hadn't really thought about it either.
Oh.
I've been giving him XP, but I haven't been giving him any treasure. I figure he's
Sadly, I
got
haven't
enough.
looked
He
at
can
the
pay
treasure
for his
thing in a
own.
while. Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. I'm just joking with you guys because it's like
That's
I
cool.
can see some parties would do that. Oh, we can send him to sleep in the
can stay in
basement
the
with the
barn.
servants. Oh, cool.
No worries.
Okay. Well, I don't know. How long are we going to be here? We could pay for
Well,
at
that's what I
least
was
a
asking.
week.
I mean, yeah, I would say realistically, it's probably going to be a week because we want to go buy some stuff. Like I know I
It'll
was going
take
to
us a
ask
week
him.
to get to town, right?
Yeah, well, no, the town's right beside us. I want to ask
Yeah,
him,
okay.
where in town would someone go to get like potions or things like that? Because I want to go buy some healing potions.
Magic Users Guild, so I can get scrolls or scribe
That
some
too.
shit in my book.
Well, you need to find them. I don't really do guilds.
Okay, magic guy, magic store,
Yeah.
5 and dime for magic.
The dollar store for magic items.
Right? Yeah. I just need to get
Yeah,
me a quill and write down the
they'll be
ink.
able
And,
to. You should be able to find all that in town, and someone will be able to tell you.
Well, I
Everybody
gotta
just
look
needs
for
to put what they're
scrolls.
looking for, and then I'll have to kind of find it.
Okay.
I think Galathon's
Yeah.
gonna disappear upstairs for a while and take a bath.
Thank you. Well, I hit the bar, get a drink, and then I'm gonna go eat some food, and then I'm gonna go to bed and sleep, and wait till morning and do all my shopping tomorrow.
Okay.
Done.
Getting food sounds like a good thing to do after I'm done taking a bath and like putting on some clean clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they do. There's like these 4 maids, and they
Give him a
take
bath.
you. You
Well,
know,
then I want a bath
they
too.
bring you. I mean, they'll bathe you, I guess, if you want to tip them enough.
Woo!
But they'll bring hot water. They'll bring the tub in and fill it up with water for you, and leave you to it with soap and towel and cloth and brush and all that stuff.
What? No bar winch
And-
to scrub my back?
Well, there's not
Damn.
really bar winches like you're thinking about in here. This is an upscale place.
Yeah. Well, no, French made.
Well, yeah, there's kind of the French
This is getting
maid. I
weird.
said they would. You just have to tip them enough.
Yeah, I'll tip her a whole silver coin if she'll stay and scrub my back.
Well, for a silver coin, she will scrub your back.
Yeah.
That's all.
Like a rubber
With the
duck.
brush,
About-
she'll give it a good scrub.
Okay.
So,
Now subtracting 1 silver coin. Back
Hey,
scrubbed.
before we go into this, Thronald, do you have any? Let's see, not identify, but where you say if something's magical or not? Is it find magic?
Detect magic.
Detect
Detect
magic?
magic. That's what it is.
I don't think I have it memorized.
Okay.
Oh
Sure, is that
no! Oh, he's gonna have
Okay.
detect magic.
Because I think I've been going through some of the
Mm. So you-
stuff.
That's how you tell the pluses on your brand new magic sword without using identify.
So there's these. I think I got
Owlcat. 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 Oh. Moron.
both. I didn't mean to get the box of gems, but there's that nice silver dagger, and then there's these works of jewelry that we found in those chests when we had this room with 4 chests. I don't
Right.
think we ever did any sort of detect magic to see if any of those were anything.
How far are we going back? Are we gonna pile a bunch of stuff?
No. I went back. I got it all listed
Oh.
out, and then there's some potions we can figure out, and there's buttloads of gems for.
Yeah, 1,012
Richard.
gems.
Now, one thing that you will find out is that one of the things they'll let you know is that here in
Oh, they don't
Outland,
like magic, do
which
they?
is this district, and here at the Outs Inn, now we take silver, gold, gems, anything that's worthwhile. We'll take it as payment. But when you go in town, they're a bit more picky. And
What do they
so
want?
if you go to make any purchases in town, you'll need to exchange your coin for the gun's currency. They mint their own currency. And you can do that, and they'll point out this building. Let me just
The money changer.
that there is on site a money changer bank there
Vault.
in P. And the guy, if you got money you want to store, he'll secure it for you. He can change money, and he also buys and sells gems.
Wonderful. Sell
But
them
if
all,
it's
right?
too large of a sale, you'll have to make the deal and then come back tomorrow, because obviously he only keeps a small amount of the actual cash on hand. Same thing with
Yeah.
large withdrawals if you put money in there.
Right.
So if he gets robbed, it's not much of a loss.
Does it, do they use
Correct.
any
Trust
kind of?
really don't end up
is it-
getting robbed after they talk to him, do they?
Do they give any kind of bonds or writs of worth or anything like that, just in case we have to make a large purchase in town?
Oh, absolutely.
He has guards.
Arrange- yeah, letters of credit are available.
Nice.
Okay.
Does he have guards? Please say he has guards.
Well, then I guess I'll do window shop
Yeah.
before I actually shop.
Okay. Do they look like they're up to snuff, or
They
They
got
look-
Yeah,
dogs.
there's a couple of them, and they look like that. I mean, obviously, if a huge band of people came in here, they would overpower them. But when you find out that the daily limit is 2,000 silver pieces,
Oh Jesus. Okay.
then they keep it pretty tight here.
Yeah.
And most of the merchants probably don't convert everything
We're probably gonna have to
to
go to
local
their.
currency. Right. They
main.
just, like, oh, gee, I'm going in town,
Yeah.
give me 100 silver pieces.
It'd probably be better for us to go to their main vault in town or whatever, because I'm carrying a lot more than their daily limit.
I mean, he can take the deposit,
Yeah.
but he just doesn't, they just will not, like I said, if you come and you say, okay, I need to get 5,000 out tomorrow, can you have it? Then he'll be like, sure.
Hmm.
And
Is it-
they would bring it out and have it for you.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in the outs area that deals in, let's say, potions and gems, etc.?
Mm.
You might as well wait till we get into Gunts, because they'll have better shit in the city. If any. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need better. I just need something. I mean, potions of healing in some sense. So that's why I asked the question.
Well, you could check with, and they point out that across the way there's a building in this corner, and they point that out as that is the chapel.
Oh yeah, the priest might have
Yeah.
potions of
And
healing.
there is a priest of Mortius that works there,
Mortius.
and he will, and he is always happy to help folks.
Well, that'll work. Okay.
And you guys can see this area, right? Where I'm pinging.
Yeah.
garden.
Yeah, the
Oh,
garden.
the garden?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
because the gray looks exactly like the fog of war. So I can tell whether I'm like, have I
Oh,
cleared
gotcha.
that,
Yeah.
or is it
Yeah.
is it
With your
gray of the
GM,
thing or the fog of war gray?
your GM opacity is the same color.
Yeah, and you could also figure out that this building is the kitchen. Couple of big hints. It smells like the kitchen, and there are people bringing food out of the
Thank
door
you.
across that courtyard into the dining room.
This one's the kitchen, or this one's the kitchen?
This one right here.
E. Letter E. Across from A3.
Oh, up there. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was looking down below.
Put you
Just-
in here.
And
Just a heads up,
and
the
these-
pointing tool is usually better, or the ruler tool is usually better for indicating things than
okay.
painting. Yeah.
So the trees, they are fruit trees: apple, pear, plum, trees. The bushes are a mix of flowering bushes and berry bushes,
Bob's here.
currant bushes, raspberry bushes.
Ooh, currant bushes.
Lady.
Yes. And
What-
the pool has a rather impressive fountain in the middle of it. There is two giant, not giant, but two large, it's a sculpture, two large fish spitting water north and south,
Huh.
and then two
Pisces.
naiads facing east and west.
Naiads.
Like a
That's like
dryad.
an
They're
aquatic
kinda like
aquatic
dryads,
dryads.
except they live in bodies of water,
Yeah. Okay.
pouring a bucket of water out on each of those sides, and the water's coming out of that. And
Rag, that's not a bathtub. Don't go in there.
You get close to it, there's like big koi swimming around in it. You can see in the clear water of the pool. All right, so that's kind of the inn. These are
Nemo Street. Like the fantasy writing, it's very cool.
those are
O's.
like small villas. They're all occupied right now, so you couldn't get one. But you know, I guess later if you wanted to stay here and you wanted to rent one, that it would be possible. This is like a storage area down here. Oh, down here. And then these are
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
What is that?
I found the wiki for Naiad. Very similar, but different.
yeah. So let me just scroll down here and I'll give you what all these are.
Excuse me.
So this is the money changer banker. This it's O, but it's supposed to be a Q, and this is a notary.
The O is?
Yeah, on this side. And then below that's R, and R is a scribe.
Oh, for
You do
buying
spells?
buying spell books from
Well,
Or
I mean, you
putting
could
spells
have
in
him
your
do
book?
some of that, but nah, for like copying contracts
Mm-hmm.
and doing other letter writing and paperwork that merchants need done.
Yeah.
Same reason you need a notary public here. A lot of contracts flowing around here. And then this is a laundry. They do laundry, they do work on
Yeah.
shoes, they do mending, patching, all that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna need the laundry.
And all this stuff down in D was storage, I think you said, right?
Yeah, D is like a storage area. And this courtyard here is got a lot of stuff stored in it as well. Stuff that could be exposed to rain
Well, I
and
wonder
stuff
what
that
we'll find
is
Ted
of
later.
low value.
Like pottery and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah. And then these
What's
4 T's, that is
T's?
where the owner and some of the staff live.
Poor guy.
Then this U is the most important part of the establishment. That is the
Who?
brewery.
You.
Wait,
Of
bottom,
course, right?
bottom left, yeah.
That's important to everybody.
So all the food and drinks are prepared. Well, food and ale is prepared on site.
Do you want me to cast that tonight or in the morning when we get up?
Oh,
What?
you don't have to do it. I can do it in the morning.
Detect magic?
You don't have it right now.
Okay,
anyway,
it's
do you?
morning. If it's morning, it is. I do. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, though. I forgot about that part.
So we get all our hygiene shit done at night and our laundry and all that shit. And then boom, next morning.
I know I'm gonna get my hands on some gems and things. I have plans.
Yeah.
And do you want me to just send you in a chat, Richard, the gems so you can figure out the value so we have that figured out?
Sure. I thought I'd given most of them to you.
We don't have them written down. I'm usually pretty good at writing
I see
notes.
6,
There's 6 gems, yeah.
21 gemstones in a cask.
And then there's
That's
a
27.
massive number one. Yeah, I'm getting that all ready for him, so it's all
Oh,
together.
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I was just looking. I don't know. I'll take a couple.
And then there's a box full of 1,012. So that was the big one.
1,012 fucking gems?
Yep.
Are they teeny?
I don't know.
Where'd we find that?
It was a lot of this was in those 4 chests that we opened up. Remember
They're-
some of the
Take a
ones that
handful.
you and I just had to chop open?
They're
Yeah, yeah.
probably the type of gems that are only worth, like 5 GP or 10 GP each, but still that's a pretty good chunk of money.
Give me 2 handfuls. That's all I need. I'm gonna use them for deposits.
It's in Discord, just so you see it.
Okay.
I think one time for my players I rolled like 20 diamonds in one, and diamonds are worth 5,000 GP in regular second edition. So they ended up splitting 100,000 GP just from the gems. I think all the thieves leveled up.
Makes sense.
Okay. Oh, so we're going to deal with the gems and stuff first.
Well, I'm just letting you know what's coming so that you can prepare. We don't have to deal with it now because I don't know that well, I guess we can go to the changers, but I'll just
Well, the
give you a heads up.
20,000. Are they all the same value? Just to make life easier. Couple handfuls. That would be like 200 or 300, right? Eating each hand. They're small enough.
How many you got total?
He's figuring it out.
Party treasure?
Yes, I already got it together. I already gave it to him. I mean, there's no use trying to guess. He'll figure it out and tell us.
Yeah. Just wait till the
I mean, if you want,
Duke
if you're
of
doing that now, I don't want to interrupt you, but if you wanted us to do something else, Richard, I have something else we can do.
just wait till the Duke of Curland finds out that some rich adventurers are throwing money around.
Oh, you put it in what?
Discord chat. Yeah.
Oh, Discord. Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to just keep the chatter down and stuff. Make it so you could
Oh, the treasure.
not have it go flying up the
That's
chat.
cool.
Roll 20. Sorry, Richard.
There's a treasure channel. There's a treasure channel on Discord.
Oops.
It looks like it hasn't been used since 2021.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there probably is, but yeah, for some reason people didn't want to use it, so
There probably is. That's funny. Maybe we just didn't see it, notice it.
well, I tried different ways to handle it, and I had people that were just like,
Yeah. Just keep telling them, make them use it.
so there's the 6 gems value that
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been trying for a while and haven't
Patricia!
responded?
Yeah, my
never saw
character's still on the map.
Yeah, we never saw a ring at all.
Oh, you can drop your own character on the map. If you
Yeah, I figure out how to do it.
if you highlight if you
That's a big dog.
what is that? Hover. If you hover your cursor over your name on your like you go into your journal or whatever and you scroll down and you find where your character sheet is and you hover over the name of your character in the column there, it'll turn blue. And then you just click and drag onto the board and it'll put your token down. There you go.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Bobbin. Level 6 Elf Ranger. This guy is not linked to a character sheet. He's just a naked token.
no, that's the owner.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Is it? Yeah, thank you. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Thank you.
I'm not finding. I'm not saying you didn't do it. I'm just trying to find it to place it so I can know how much to value the one. Oh, there it is, a box full of gemstones.
Yep.
That was in the
Chest.
work chieftain's room. Yep.
That was in one of the 4 chests.
Yeah.
And just so you know, the cask of 21 gemstones was the Medusa.
Wow.
'cause I have it noted with the Medusa head.
Ooh. So there you go.
Alrighty. Wow. Holy manoli.
What?
All right, I will put that in here, and then if you guys want to do it tonight, I'll just let everybody know what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about?
Can't
It's called
spend
the Gem
it
Valley.
until we get it.
I know. I figured no one would have a problem with that. I'm just making sure we all agree. That's all.
So there wasn't as many as I thought you said. Then I
Oh no,
misunderstood
dude,
what you said.
it's pretty good. It's a whopping amount. I'm just
But
kidding.
I thought you said 2,100. That's why.
Oh.
21.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's why I said about having a handful. I was gonna take a couple handfuls if they were really little.
No, that's cool. Go here. So when you're ready, let us know.
Oh.
Are you posting it in game chat, general chat,
Oh, that's
treasure
great.
chat?
I will
Well, at
post
this
it.
point, I don't know where he's posting it. I
Jeez,
gave
this
it
thing
back to
just
him.
threw up all kinds of crazy
Yep.
hot women on my screen. Stupid
Where?
machine. Oh, my stupid. For some reason, like Pinterest has been sending me all kinds of weird shit lately.
Huh.
And this time it was girls
So,
in
how do
medieval
you-
fantasy armor.
How do you want to do this, Richard? Since it's gems, we have some gems and some money. Do you want us to go through the exercise of selling the gems? Do you want some sort of, I don't know, 100% the value or something like that? Or want me to just take that number you gave me, add it all up and divide it and tell everybody? How would you like us to do it?
Yeah. You find a place, you can sell it for that amount. That's
Okay.
the reduced price.
Yeah, there might
How
be
many gems are there? How many
there might
gems
be-
are there? Because I
might-
just want a few raw ones.
there might be people in the party that just want to keep gems instead of coins and stuff like that. You know.
And if that's the case,
Which
I
one?
can have 6.
take whatever portion
Been trying this.
of your money and say, and pick gems, and you can say what they are and how much each one is worth, and that's your out of your share.
Mhm.
You know, so
Okay.
if, like your share is
Okay.
1,000
Sounds good.
silver pieces, you can take it all in gems, or you can take it in silver.
Okay.
Oh, so it's like miscellaneous gems that we can just choose from.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's over 1,000 of them, and they're all different sizes and qualities.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So there's
That makes
6
it
of
way
us in-
easier.
There's 6 of us in game. Do you guys want to divide it by 6, or to Richard's point, the cleric, shit, I forgot his name.
7.
Blending.
London.
Yeah, we
Divided
have
by 7 from London.
to
Sure.
because he's a full member
So
of
we
the
don't
party.
have to, but it's a nice thing to
He's
do.
nearly got a few
Well, if
times.
he's
He
a
might quit. I get it.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys ready?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, 3,178 silver pieces apiece. So make that silver pieces, gems,
Oh.
whatever you want.
3,178 each. Ooh.
Each.
Happy.
Hey,
Mhm.
London's a happy guy.
Let's see.
So I was
oh
figuring that out while we just got into this thing. So that's why. I figured
silver.
maybe
Okay,
wanted to know. 11, 228.
3,178 silver.
Silver
Each.
pieces, yeah.
Okay.
3,178.
And yeah,
Okay.
and just if you prefer it in coin in jewels, make a note
Okay.
of what you're taking. And
I mean, on mine, I'm just gonna leave it in silver right now, Richard, until we get done doing the buying of the night, and then I'll do all that stuff if that's cool with you.
oh, however you want to do it.
All right, cool.
I'm just, yeah, like if you want 420 gold, 20 silver piece gems, you got 420 silver piece gems. Just make sure you know what you
Right.
got.
Cool. Okay.
Well, my
Yeah.
plan was I don't know if I want to go and change all my money over into their currency until I've seen what I have to buy. I'd
Yeah.
rather go window shopping first, figure out a total, and come back here and convert it then. And
Yeah.
I'm saving some of my gems so that I can put deposits on equipment that I want to have. So that way I don't have to lose it to somebody else.
I see.
That makes sense? Unless you guys think I'm just being
No,
stupid.
that's fine.
complicated.
I mean,
Oh, you
Not that I
can
don't
Um,
trust you, Richard.
you know,
but,
I mean, we don't have to walk through all that, but I get what you want to do. Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Can I go to the chapel, Richard?
Yes, you may go to the chapel.
All right. I can go to the chapel. And on the way in,
Unless
if
there's no
100.
on the way in, if I see the head priest guy and I see a place where you can, like, a little offering place, I want to wait for him to come over, and then I'll drop 30 silver pieces in there for him.
which one's the chapel? Is that the right?
The bottom right, the one that's got chapel written on it.
I see chapel written on it.
Mm.
So yes, when you come in, there is a man in there. He's dressed all in brown. Got a belt on. There is a cobbler's hammer in his belt, in a belt loop. The altar is a last, and he goes forward. Oh, Sir Dwarf, it is so good to see you. Welcome to our humble chapel.
Glad
And
to
the
be here.
chapel, the sanctuary portion of it is just this part of the angle, like the other. Everything on the north on this side is walled off.
Okay.
But like, let me just put a line in there so people will know.
That's funny. This is the cobbler's last. I never seen one
Now, I'm
until
not
just
going
now.
in there with him. I'm going there.
And Mortius is known as the cobbler. He's a god of wanderers and travelers.
Got shoes.
That'll do it.
And yes, and he'll give you a blessing and tell you, may the cobbler be with you.
Thank you. I was also wondering if you might have some healing potions I might be able to use when I need the cobbler closer in dangerous times.
Oh. Yes.
That I'd certainly pay for. Provide more donations.
Absolutely. You can definitely do that. Let me see.
Absolutely, Oprah.
Says, I see for you, sir, you're a devout man. I will be happy to do some potions for you. My potions for people not of the faith are 150 silver pieces. Just let me know how many you need and when you'll need them by, and I'll let you know if that's possible.
I could take probably as many as you have. Right now I could surely take 10 if you
Oh.
had them.
Says, well, I've got 6 now. I could get another 10 for you, another 4 for you tomorrow.
That would be great.
Okay. And he steps through into the back and comes out with a basket that's got cloth in it, and he opens it up and shows you there's 6 vials in there of a brown liquid.
Brown.
Brown liquid.
Hoopy.
Okay. I tell him thank you very much, and I pay him up front for all of them, and I give him another 100 for his wonderful work.
Okay. So remember to add that to your experience points to
Yep.
a silver piece.
So two experience per silver, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you, dude.
You're welcome.
Next.
So, and like anybody feels like they need, I would say all of you drop at least 50 silver to get your clothes clean, mended,
Armor fixed.
armor fixed, all those things.
Yeah.
Just, and
Okay.
get it off your chest or off your sheet and
Sure.
onto your experience. And then if you need any mundane items, book price, and just remember that all you need to do is divide by or multiply by 2 and make it silver pieces. Yeah. Or excuse me, yeah, divide by 2 and
How
make
many,
it silver pieces.
How many experience do you get
You get 2 experience points for every silver piece you
per
spend.
silver piece?
Because each silver piece is worth 2 gold pieces of book value.
That's 100.
So therefore, that's why it's a 2 for 1 instead of 1 for 1.
Now I want to come and see the priest too.
Okay. You're there, you're seeing him.
I'm going to come see the priest too, but separate from him.
Oh, secret rendezvous with the priest.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wanting to see the priest too, but separate from him. He can tell me about my wonderful armor.
Oh. Priests don't have identify. They got detect
I don't
magic
let
though.
Ted in. I tell him you can't let cursed people in a wonderful church.
That would give me a
Okay.
hint
I
about
mean,
the
he'll give
armor.
you,
No,
he'll
I'm just-
take a
I'm
look
just-
at it. He says,
I'm
yeah,
just
that's some
giving you
fine looking armor. I'm sure it's, I would say it was greatly enchanted, just from the look and feel of it, having been around enough of it, over my lifetime.
Now, is he actually a dwarf or a human?
He's a human. You haven't seen any dwarves except for Ragnar. All you've seen are humans
But
in
he does.
town so far.
Oh, I'll just specify. Okay. Tell me whether about any if it can't detect magic or anything on it.
I could
Does he know
definitely do detect
anybody
magic
in
on
the
it.
area who could tell me more about it?
Can he decurse it?
Yeah. Sign up level.
He's a shoemaker. He ain't high enough.
Yeah. You got to be a bootmaker.
If he can do any kind of divination, give me
Yeah.
the information.
I mean, he goes, I
High
can,
highs,
I
at
can
least.
detect magic on it for you if you want. Yes. You could make a small donation to our humble efforts here.
Of course. Is there any other divination that he would be able to
You want my money, motherfucker?
provide?
So that would be a charge of or a donation of 20 silver pieces, and I can tell you if it's magical.
5 solid gold coins.
You have what?
5 solid gold coins.
Oh.
Remember the gold coins we got?
Yeah. I mean,
Worth.
if you want to throw gold in there, he'll let you.
I'll spend 5 gold. How much are those worth in silver?
They are worth about 240 silver pieces each.
Oh, I didn't know they were that much. Throw one in there for us. I'll pull one out.
Okay.
200 silver.
And he does the incantation and he casts it. And he says, yeah, it's definitely magical.
Type of magic?
What?
Can you tell me anything about the magic? What type of magic?
No, that's not what detect magic does. It just tells you whether it's magic or not.
Well, that's why I asked if he had any other divination spells, any other divination he could do.
I mean, I can do a divination spell.
You have divination. Can you divine more information about it?
Possible.
Okay. If you would do that, a contributor. You there?
Yep, I'm there.
And can he tell whether or not the gauntlet and Coif are part of the same magical aura as the chainmail?
Yep.
Or are they separate?
They're all the same. They go together.
Okay. That's what I thought. What else can he divinate?
Bob's Rain Man impression.
When
Not
did you
Rain
do
Man.
that?
It was Forrest Gump, wasn't it?
When did you do that?
Yeah. Gump.
Mm.
In the chat.
Oh. I just see cobbler pictures.
Okay, he says now all we really get in this is that if the if my Lord is favorable and he lets me know, it will be able to tell you whether the armor is for will or for woe for you. Is that what you want?
Okay.
And he casts the spell, does some more incantations, some incense and stuff, and casts a set of nails out on the floor, shoe nails, collar's nails.
He's reading the bones. I mean nails.
And he looks at them and he's like, well, I do think my Lord is speaking, but his answer is simply that it can't be known. And what that would tell me is that what I would draw from that if I were you was that the nature of the armor is all dependent, the will or the woe of wearing the armor is all dependent on your actions.
Well, it depends on me and what I do as to whether it's positive or negative.
Right.
Interesting.
It's a neutral force as far
Okay.
as your will or your woe.
Okay. So it's not actually a cursed item, which a lot of my companions keep saying. Who has
What makes you think it's cursed?
divination? Oh,
No one's
my
wearing
my
it.
companions keep claiming. I
Okay.
don't. I find it comforting, but they seem to, from the room that it was taken in, they thought it might be cursed.
Okay.
Is there a magic, somebody who has arcane divination that would be able to more directly identify the in somewhere here in town that you know of?
There are a few magic users in town. Some of them might cast that spell. That spell is time consuming, expensive, and requires a lot of physical pain, wear and tear on behalf of the caster. So it's something you may or may not find someone who's willing to do, and if they do agree to do it, they would probably be asking a hefty price.
Yeah,
And the
I
spell
understand that.
itself will only reveal one aspect and of the armor, and that aspect, if there's multiple aspects, it could be a minor aspect of it. So there's always the chance that you're going to pay a lot of money and the guy's going to give you information that doesn't really answer your question and doesn't tell you much. But it might give you something that was of great knowledge. But it's It's not something where it's going to just come. It's going to come and say, "This is the, the armor of the Great Wazoo, and it does these 15 different things." If you think if you think it has more capability than just being a simple set of armor that has an improved armor class and durability.
Right. I thank him, and I'm actually gonna uh, put a second coin in there.
Okay. He thanks you.
Steve.
Okay. So
Let us try to strike out and find one of these magic users.
Nicodemus, you're supposed to whisper those kind of questions.
Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. It seems that I had access to those sheets in the journal.
What'd you say?
When I click on them, it says that you're having trouble or whatever. Check access.
Which one?
All of them. The Combat Reimagined, the CLG, Goblin Tower, Player's Handbook, Air Rifle,
Oh,
Map,
all of those. Okay.
Castle,
Give me
all those. Yeah. Don't have access to those yet.
Okay. Maybe you weren't in the game when I threw them in there. Okay.
I take the hint. Bulldogs allowed.
And
Okay.
I'm
Try,
back.
What is
try
it?
the additional classes for 1E play and aired. Click on
Yeah.
see if that'll open for you now.
Oh, same thing. Something went wrong.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Did you guys
That is
hear the
wrong.
conversation I
strange
just
because it
had?
says for all players. And your name as a
Oh, I'm not a
player
player.
is Nicodemus.
Nick the Demus.
Now try
I'm
it.
not a player. I'm just a regular man. All you guys are players. Just players play. I'm just a regular man.
I don't know about that.
Open it for you now.
What crap?
Let's see. And no. Same thing. Let's see if I can get something else here. Nope. Castle Crusade. Nope. Additional
Okay. Well,
classes.
I'd added your name individually
Nope.
to additional classes.
Oh, maybe okay. So you know what? Maybe I gotta reboot or just refresh.
Fresh
My
fresh.
refreshment after you've done that. See if that takes care of it, which usually does.
Here. Let's do it. I'll do it this way, and you just have a copy of it that you can. There you go. It's in Discord chat. You can just download. Um, yeah, like Darrell, you probably actually feel like you need to find a mentor,
Okay.
and it's time for some more training, and that would be the easiest way to get access to the next.
That would be
Get
great.
yourself prepared for the next level of spells that you're going to get.
No, that's fine. I have no problem with that. So like I know I don't know, I'm not sure if you do it in your game or not, but like the ones that I've been studying, because I've leveled like twice since we've been playing, and in the last I don't know how long, and
Okay.
I haven't
Yeah.
gotten any spells since we've started. Really,
Oh,
so.
well, you should every time you level. I thought you were doing it. You get to
No.
select a spell.
No, we never did that. So
Okay, so yeah, select a spell of the
Okay.
appropriate level for that leveling,
right,
and
right.
add
One
those
would
to
be
your book.
okay. Well, one
That's
would be
what
web
you're,
and
and
one.
that's why I said now
How
you've
many
run
do I
through.
get?
So you've run through the spells which you were already working on from your last mentor, and now it's like find another mentor so you can get loaded back up on spells to start
Right.
working on.
Okay, well, just so you know, I had like a bunch of scrolls and stuff that we had found, and I have spell books that we found, and
Right.
I have a bunch of spells that I'm ready to put in there. I just
Oh.
need a way to actually do that,
Okay,
and I don't know how
so
you do
to
that.
do
So,
that, you
So,
you
how-
have the capability to do that.
well, how
Uh,
many do I do? I'm not sure. I don't want to do it wrong.
Okay, this is how it works. You got a player's handbook?
I do, but I'm always lost when I try to find anything in it.
Okay, so if you go to character classes, or actually go to intelligence in character attributes, or character abilities.
Well, I mean, I have a low intelligence. I only have a 13, so
Okay, well that's
which is no bonus.
that's where it's going to be fun for you.
I know. I have a
People laugh
55% to
at.
learn.
Right,
Oh my god.
and then you
Oh,
have
no.
a minimum or
There's a
and
reason for it.
maximum number of spells for each level, which
Right,
for
6
you
and
is
9.
six and
Mhm.
9. So you have to be able to learn at least 6 of them, and you can't learn more than 9 of them. Now you could decide to lose one and add a different one if you want to, if you can learn it. And I'll let you make the
Okay.
learn roll before you forget the other one. Not trying to screw you, but you
I have
can play
7
it those
spells.
different ways. And so basically, what you do is you take the spell.
Where's intelligence at? Did you still want me to look that in the book?
It's 55. You said it was. You
Yeah,
said your
Yeah.
intelligence.
Oh, yeah.
13.
Oh,
So
okay. I thought you needed something
55.
in the book.
Well,
Yeah.
that's where you find it on the intelligence table. So
Oh,
you
okay.
roll your percentile and just
Toward against what?
55%.
Is that towards any spell I want to use?
Well, that's
Learn.
towards you say this is the spell I'm rolling for now. And
Okay,
roll.
so
And
well,
if you get a 55 or less on the die roll, you're able to learn it.
right,
Rolls
but
56 or more, you can't learn that scroll. So say like one of those scrolls is Burning Hand,
Yeah. right.
and you roll a 73. So you can't learn that scroll. It's that scroll. If you had another copy or later found another copy of Burning Hands and you had a first level spell slot left, you could try to learn that scroll, because every mage is a little different. And,
But I thought we had to have
so
some
it's
kind of special way to write it in the book, and you wanted to ink and this and that.
right. And you do
So
have to
I haven't
have
been
that.
able to do any
You'll
spells
need,
for a long
and you
time.
can go get that. There's a place in town, and someone will
Okay.
be able to tell you where to go to get there. I'll give you the name in a moment, and you can go there and you can purchase what you need to write these over. And it's expensive magic
fine.
ink,
Yeah.
and special quills,
Right.
and the ink and quills cost 100 silver pieces for each level of the spell. So one
much is
level
it?
spell costs 100 in ink
Times
and
level.
in ink and quills, and a third level spell costs 300.
Right. It's 100 times your level. The level.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Alright,
just figure it
but-
out, make the rolls, and then
Well, hold on. Okay. So like, well, wasn't there some spells that I was supposed to get automatically though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
that's what I'm saying.
whatever
If you level
what-
up, you get 2 spells automatically.
Just 2. One for each.
Just one for each
spell level.
level.
Okay.
And they would be no higher than the maximum spell level you could have gotten at that order,
Right.
at that level.
Okay, that's fine. Right. Okay.
And those are
So I
your
got
choice.
those
You
two.
do not have to roll to know them. You do not have to pay anything to write them in your book.
Okay.
That's
so
what
those
your
ones-
your
those ones are-
mentor gave
Right.
you.
All right. Now, does that ever happen again when I level again?
Every time you level.
I get 1.
And that's what you need the mentor for, because you got to pay him for the
Okay.
training and the spells,
Okay.
and he'll get you starting down that path towards learning that spell.
Okay.
You don't have to declare the spell until you get till you gain the level, because you may
Right.
change your mind. If you had to declare I'm getting this spell now, you may figure out you really wanted something different. So I'll let you have leeway
Right.
there, but you do
Right, I
have to
sort of-
have them, and he's going to want.
So we're saying we're there then?
Well, I'm going to say that you can expect that you're going to be looking at well, let's let you go over there and meet him.
Okay.
In a minute, we'll jump into that. Anybody else have something specific? Galathon, did you have something specific you wanted to do?
Is there a way for me to train for like my longsword skill to increase anyway, or does that not exist in the rules we're using?
Sure. And yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't
Yeah.
remember.
What you'll need to do is find an instructor. Now, all these things can take some time, and this way, anything in my area, training is available, and you can train for things that aren't particularly your class. Like, you could train a weapon that's outside your class. You could, get an additional weapon skill that you don't have now, even if it's from your class. You can build your character. You could someone could learn and study how to like pick locks. You could learn to do some tracking, those kind of things. You just have to put time and money out for that. Now, I don't know how long you guys want to hang around town. I don't care. We can run it off fast if everybody's got like things that are going to take a while. And we can let time pass and then be like, okay, we've reached, everybody's completed their training stuff now. And so subtract so much for upkeep, and here's what you've gained.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
How about the learn dagger?
How does it work with books though?
With
Like if when we find a spell book, am I allowed to, like, if I do the 55%, do I never be able to use that book again to try to get that spell out?
well,
Because
well,
it's
that
not a scroll, it's a
spell,
book.
if
that
it's in a
spell.
book, it's in a
Can
book.
I never learn
It's the
that
same
spell
thing.
ever?
You can't learn the spell that's in that book.
Okay, so
You
but
could learn a
I-
different version of it because a different person wrote it. It's just like you pick it up and you look at it, and you just cannot in the end figure out what this means, this symbol, these 5 symbols that he's using, what they mean,
all
because
right.
you've never seen anybody use those, because he's from outer Slobovia, and he has some crackpot mage that didn't go to a major university taught him how to do it. And, and so, no, I can't learn this one.
Just
But-
trying to understand. Okay.
But I could pick up run across a different version of that same spell somewhere else and have another chance to learn it.
Okay.
You just can't okay, I can't learn it now. I'm going to try again in a month. Nah, 1 fail per spell per physical spell that you're
Got
looking
it.
at.
Okay. I got a few to try then. When we
And
get
now
ready
the
to
thing
talk.
you
with
don't
there is a
get those
difference between scrolls and spell books in this. If you try to memorize it out of a spell book and you can't do it, it's still in the spell book. But if you're trying to do it from a scroll,
It goes away. I know.
whether you succeed or fail, you
Yeah, I know
lose.
about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, whether you fail, if you fail, or you don't fail, or you fail, you lose it. That's okay.
Either way,
Interesting.
it's
All right.
lost because when
Right.
in the act of trying to, because the scroll doesn't have everything about the spell on it.
Right.
So you're trying to interpret out of that and get into the process of reading it and casting it and learning it and drawing it over yourself. And if you fail to do it, you just lose it.
Okay.
And if you do it, you've got it in your book now, but the scroll does what scrolls do, which is kind of shrink up and go away.
Okay.
Self-destruct like
Yeah,
like
Mission
Mission
Impossible.
Impossible. Yeah.
Gotcha. It was in the book. Is there a scroll? No, I'm just labeling them so I know what's what, and I'll deal with them as. So, never mind. Okay.
But cast off a scroll, you do not have to do the no learn
Yeah,
scroll.
you just get. Yeah, you just guessed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So on that note, how does a bard do his?
The same way,
There you go.
except he would do it off of I think wisdom is his wisdom or charisma is
All right. So.
whatever his
Charisma?
charisma is his casting. So yeah. You would use the same table as intelligence to get your number, and that would be your target roll. And the same thing, you would get spells per level. You would get a spell per level automatically.
Oh, I have a few.
Okay, because my intelligence is 15, but my charisma is only 11.
Okay. So I think that
Oh,
translates to like a 50%
book.
chance,
Yeah, that. Oh, okay.
45%.
I have one for both. Oh, yeah. So if you find multiples, right? You can try multiple times, right? Okay.
Well, you don't need, if you have it once in there, then you have another scroll.
Well, if I have one spell on the scroll, it's the same one that's in a book, and I fail on the scroll, I can try again with the book, right?
I would try with the book and hold the scroll,
I guess that's smarter. Yeah, you're right.
because
That's fine.
if you
But
fail, then you can do it
the
off
point
the scroll.
is the point.
But if you do that, then you've got a scroll that you can tuck in your backpack and have as a
Yeah, I
stored
get
spell.
Yeah, it's what I meant. It's like you can use one and then you try it again with the other.
Right.
Doesn't matter
Yeah,
which one.
absolutely.
I would do it the better way, though. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I don't know, like, are you taking turns with people or like what? Because it felt like
Yeah,
Was it
I'm
my
trying to
turn?
kind of pass around
I-
here and make sure everybody's kind of got something going. Bobbin, you need anything?
Oh yeah, a few things. Healing potions, healing kits, better weapons and AC.
Okay,
Full
weapons
right.
would be available here. Um, and you could get those for book price. The let's see, what did I charge you guys, if you remember, for the masterwork arrows?
Shit, we
They
spent a
charge you
couple
like a
thousand on those.
50%. Well, but it was like a 50% bump or something,
I don't
or was it
remember.
double?
I don't remember. It's been so long.
You
Yeah.
have to go back
I
and
have so
forth
many.
over
I don't
that.
need any ever again. So
I know, but so masterwork would be a possibility here. And I'll have to think about that.
you want some
what the-
master rare? I'll give you 50 off.
Well,
That's
but
worse.
he may want like a masterwork sword or something. I know you got enough arrows for an
What's
army.
the chances of us getting like Elven Chain and maybe some like kind of base magical weapon? Is that even possible? here?
I mean, magic from a purchasing standpoint, other than like healing
No
potion.
exotic shops.
Yeah, you just kind of have to search around and hope someone might have one, and that it might
Okay.
actually be what they say it is.
Right.
Um, and you can probably detect magic on it, but they can also throw a spell to make it look like it's magic when it's not on it. I mean, it's so there's layers to that, but yeah, it's not like you're going to go
I
and
think the-
find a shop with how many
Stuff in
plus
it.
ones? How many plus ones long swords do you guys want?
20.
Yeah.
All right. Nobody that might sell
The
some
masterwork,
Elven Chain.
the masterwork arrows and the silver arrows were 10 each.
Good man.
Or yeah.
Thank you. So that's like 10 times the cost, but that's a small item.
Well, what was it? It was like
Yeah.
5. Is it 5 silver for a quiver of, or a dozen? I think we did it by the dozen though.
No, I think oh yeah, 10 per dozen.
Per dozen, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's a gold per dozen or silver per dozen, so it was 10 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What's the damage on those?
You get a +1 to hit, I think is it. I don't think you get the damage. You get one or the other. Let me see. What is my arrow? Where's, weapons.
yeah, I think it's just plus
Masters-
1 to damage. And then these
To
guys
hit,
would
yes.
these guys would probably
Well, what-
you could talk to them, they may be willing to sell you some.
What was the damage or the pluses on it?
Plus 1.
I got
+1.
+1 on to hit bonus and damage bonus.
Okay.
That's what I got the masters as. Regular arrows are 0 on those two, and then
Okay.
silver arrows were 0 and 0.
Really? Okay. I do have silver.
And then the blunt
Oh.
ones were +1 on damage.
Oh, okay.
Where's the book? Where's the book?
I'm sorry. What was the cost on the masters again? That was 10 silver
10
per
for
dozen.
12 per dozen, correct.
10 for 12. Okay. All right.
I think we had bought like maybe 200 each or something like that. We spent an ungodly amounts of silver pieces.
Yeah. So that's
Wait a month to get
doable
'em.
as far as the arrows go. What about like a long sword? Anything I can do with that?
What's a regular longsword cost?
30 gold.
Thought
maybe?
it was 15, or was it 30?
I
30
don't remember.
silver.
Yeah.
Excuse me, no, 15 would be like 8 silver.
Let's see. What do I have? I have a masterwork longsword. I didn't put the cost down.
You may have got
The
that.
longsword, yeah, the longsword, the regular longsword is 8. Or is that the? Yeah, 8. That's what I have down as cost is 8. And I think
Okay.
you doubled it.
That
for
would be
the,
about it, because if it's 15 in the book, then 8, and then so we'll do this. 35 is what you can find one for.
Okay. What's the same +1 +1 on that?
Yes.
That's for masterwork. Do they have any more of those?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I have a handful of healing potions and kits. I'll probably pick up a shield.
Okay. Yeah, we don't really have healing kits in this game. It's just you bandage.
Okay. Well,
And
that kind of first aid kit.
and the healing potions.
Ooh,
I want a masterwork
I'm
bow
out.
too.
You can find one, and it'll run you 150 silver pieces.
Okay.
What is that? What do you buy?
What's the
Healing potion.
Oh,
what's the hit dice on that?
When
It does 8 hit points, or 1d8.
Okay.
So Richard, if we're here a week, we were going to pay for a week. and
33.
the cleric can make 4 more healing potions tomorrow. Can the guys get more out of him over that week?
Sure.
There you go, Bobbin.
Yeah, I'd like to get at least
Go ahead,
5
Bob.
if I could. The way we get damaged.
Okay.
Yeah.
He'll make you up 5. So that would be and they're 150 each.
Yeah.
I think that's what I charge you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So need to charge you all guys the same amount. Yeah, and the same thing with armor. You can find masterwork armor here of any type, and they can fix it up for you. If you have you have excess weapons you want to sell. If they're magical, you could try and find someone who'd like to buy them. You can try and like sell them yourself to passersby, however you want to try and do something like that, or you could try to like go to one of the shops that you think might be interested in selling something like that, and see what they'll give you for it.
Okay. Is masterwork pretty much a +1 on everything? As
Yeah.
far as weapons and armor go?
Yes.
What's the premium cost to it? Is it an extra 50%, 10%?
It's 4 times the standard price.
4 times?
Okay.
Basically. A little over, maybe. Tell me what you're going to do, and I'll tell you what the cost is.
Sure, no problem. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to. I'm just asking questions to help everybody out, and I might do it too.
All right, that's pretty much it for me. I'll look up
Uh,
what everything costs and do the multiplying and find out how much I gotta spend.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Yeah, I got a Masterworks Stradivarius loot. Probably want to sell that one.
Okay. Yeah. There is a place in town where um, you could try and do that. Give me a D20 roll. And what is your charisma?
Oh, my charisma's 11.
Okay.
A D20. Okay.
Yep.
Am I going low or high? Hey. I'm
You wanna
wasting
roll
all my
high?
20s.
Ooh.
The
Man,
hell level is acid arrow?
nailing it.
Those acid arrows should be level 2.
Level 2.
Yeah, that was in that last hall, wasn't it?
What?
That
The loot?
loot, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
And I just named it a Stradivarius. So you just said it was
Yeah,
a very
no,
fine
but that's
He
fine.
names everything weird.
Yeah.
So annoying. Fucking with the ADHD guys, man. It's just not cool.
Okay. So
Wow, they didn't put it in the book. This book's defective. I can't find it. We'll pretend it is. There we go.
you get into
Acid
this
arrow.
negotiation with them, and I don't know, something just clicks, and I don't know, you must have hit them at a point when they knew they could sell this thing, because they're going to give you 750 silver pieces for it.
There was just a list.
Nice. I think
Nice. That's
For
a good
what?
haul. My Stradivarius loot. Now, okay, I have the Fascinate loot, the +3 loot, and when he does his writing and everything else, that's what I was going to try to help him at his studies. So
okay.
it gives him a
So if
+3.
okay, that's very good. So if he does that for you, that would give you a +15 to your row, or 15 higher target. So rather than needing a 55, you'd need anything 70 or lower would be successful for you.
There you go.
nice. So for our archers, Richard,
Okay.
can they purchase strength bows in town?
Ah,
You get that there, no?
Yeah, I heard that. What about the strength bows? No, I haven't heard the actual answer yet.
No, that you get
No,
a
yeah.
I
about
heard.
your,
on your
Aha.
learning spells.
no, you could buy a heavier pull bow.
you
Okay.
get 70% on your
Is
rolls
it masterwork?
to put it in.
What does that mean?
And that means if you have a strength bonus,
I would imagine I do.
it
Yeah.
will give it to the bow or to the arrow.
How does that work?
So
How's that work? Well,
Damage.
just like anything else. I mean, it's just your strength bonus is applied to the damage, because you're
59%.
what?
It's 59.
Oh. Okay, and they keep going over. Don't you have a damage bonus number?
I would imagine it's at 18, and I got a 59%.
yeah, so I think that's a
Right,
plus
1859.
3.
So it's like
Okay,
whatever
so
you're.
+3.
Okay, yeah. So you get all
I'll get
plus
that with
3.
a normal bow, right?
Yeah.
not
No,
on your damage, you know.
not in damage.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
You know, and so
So
yeah,
now you get
they
that down
are
there. Yeah.
twice as expensive as the regular bow, but they give you that. So if you're less than you have a 15, what is it, 15 or lower strength? I think 16 is the first one with a bonus.
So
Don't
what is it,
worry
a
about it.
masterwork or Is it a masterwork or is it just
Well,
a
it's not a masterwork; it's a
strength
compound.
bow? Compound bow. All right, we'll go compound
Right.
bow. I'm good.
It's
All right.
a bow
Simple.
that takes more advantage of your ability to put more power on it,
Okay.
and it only helps those people with strength bonuses.
Okay. And then what does it do? That's +3 to attack and +3 to damage.
Your attack still goes to your
Dex.
dex
Okay.
bonus, but your damage would get to add
Gotcha.
your whatever your personal strength bonus is.
All right, I'll take one. How much?
Twice, two
Twice on
times.
bow. So if
So
you want,
it-
just do it on the side.
Oh, it's
A
a compound.
long bow.
Yeah, compound bow.
Oh, I'm writing stuff down. I'm like trying to figure out my spells and all that shit before we do it. I mean, I don't know where it's
From
at
the
in the
sound of
book.
it,
How much was
Richard's
it?
letting you do it over the week. You can just figure out that and your money over the week and adjust your sheet accordingly, right, Richard?
Right. So okay, yep, there is the longbow composite. So it would be a 50 silver piece item.
Fine. There we go. Done. Okay. And the masterwork. Well, I'll take a masterwork longsword if we're at the smiths. Then I want one of those.
Now, what it would do for people who don't have a strength damage bonus, it does have a longer range.
So even
No,
more
no,
than the normal
stand-
composite?
A composite has longer range than a standard bow.
Yep, that's what you're saying.
Okay, I'll need all those things. Okay.
I thought you had over 18 or something like that. I didn't know if Bobbin did, but I thought you did.
18 strength. Oh yeah, yeah. So I want to take a masterwork sword too, long sword. You think you said there was
Okay,
35?
35 for those.
Got that. And then, did you have any chain? Might as well get it over if we're here. All right, I'll take some chain too.
Chain would be
You said that's 4 times the normal cost?
150 silver
75.
pieces.
Got it. Done. 150 silver pieces. Let's see. And that's an additional +1 to that AC?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So is masterwork double then, not 4 times?
Well, you got to remember that chain is 75 gold pieces would be 35.5 silver pieces.
Oh, okay, it's that.
So 4 times is 300 silver pieces or 150 or 300 gold pieces or 150 silver pieces. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I got
So
that
plate
part.
would be 800 silver pieces because it's divide 400 times 400
Yeah.
divided by 2 is 200 and then times that by 4. Okay.
Okay.
Now what?
And
You divide
that
and
down.
divide
How much,
and
how much
add.
do you
and-
take off?
Kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't mean to.
Yeah.
I do mean to make it funny, but
Yeah, 800 silver pieces for masterwork plate.
Okay.
You got the money.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna. I just wrote it down. I'll figure it out over the week. I don't want to
Yeah.
distract it.
No. And anything like, if you get something regular, just do it between now and next session. And then if there is like something special, just if you think you could, if you think you remember how we were figuring it out for these masterwork stuff, just run the number past me next week and let me know you're doing it.
Over the week, can we touch base with you on what we'd like to train and if it's something special like it was talked about already?
That would be fine. Yeah. So let's kind of move on. Everybody's doing their stuff, and kind of let me reveal some more of the town to you, and so you guys can kind of see what you've run across. Oh.
No. I apologize. I'm testing something.
So that's what the rest of the city looks like. This color coding will kind of tell you what kind of areas these are in there.
Oh, there it is.
And I think I don't know if you can actually get back, whether it comes through clear enough where you can see the numbers and the writing if you scroll in too much.
Can't read the
But-
writing, but I can read the numbers. The writing gets blurry.
Looks like Pittsburgh.
That's kind of is like some of this stuff you can read and some of this stuff you can't. But that give you an idea of, like, you know, I think this is like the palace and the citadel type thing. It's, well, not really a palace, it's more of a citadel. This is a town within the duchy. It's a free town, which is not unusual, which means that it's not part of anyone in particular's land, although it's inside the duchy and it's under his control. No other nobility has control of the town itself as part of their holdings. The town is owned by the people that own land inside of it, and it has a Lord Mayor who presides over the town. You know, obviously he does not defy the Duke. They're in this together, but he is, you know, he is the authority inside the town proper. And there's a lot of things here. There's you know, a bookshop, a magic shop. And I say a magic shop, that's where you can go get your spell components, which you casters should probably do. It's also a place where you could maybe pick up a scroll or two. It's a place where you could possibly get some information on magic users who would be willing to work with you.
Okay.
There is arms
Down there.
dealers that you're buying all this stuff from. They would be able to point you towards the training. The trainers, you know, those who would train into martial arts. Anybody with any particular type of skills that's wanting to train up, this is probably a good time to do it. I know I don't have training in this game, but you know, you're gonna be here for a week. It's a good way to spend some XP, and probably something everybody should get a little of. And for something special you want out of it, let me know and we'll work all that out. We can do that during the week. And
Does anybody have multiple ideas on what they want to train? Because
I don't know what that's
theoretically, we
even
could be
about.
here 2 or even 3 weeks if we want to do stuff like that.
And that's fine. Yeah. What do we train? I don't understand. What are we training?
You could
I'm-
train to get more
I'm
spells.
gonna
It's
trade
like,
in dagger.
sounds like, yeah, Galathon wants to train in a weapon. It depends on what Richard's gonna give us. If it's like specialty and unearthed where you get multiple stuff, however wants to use it. I was really honestly thinking about training in a few things too that I'll reach out the week.
yeah, and I mean that's the thing is if we do that over the week and kind of talk all that out, then we can come to here's the point where everybody's done, and then just do the math on how much room and board. And if you guys feel like you'd rather move into town and find something cheaper or something more expensive or a house, you're free to do so. Just let me know. But that's
I don't wanna buy a house.
Yep.
I'm not putting
Not a
down
problem.
roots here. It's
No,
decent.
it's just gonna. I mean, it's not really gonna be long. We're gonna chat over the week. It's what 30 silver pieces a week. If you guys want to save a little bit of money, then we can. There's rooms that they have that we can share, and Galathon can stay in his room by himself if he wants.
That's funny.
I think we all have enough money. We can afford whatever we want to do, and it's just gonna turn into XP anyway.
Right.
right.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to do my spells. Once we do that,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Now, and here's the thing on the spells, that it's not a short process, so it's going to be like a day per spell.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, I got like I said, I have spell books and scrolls. I have a whole bunch of shit that I want to scavenge from, and I'm gonna have
Okay.
to make all those rolls for it. And that's what I was doing. I was trying to figure out like what level they were and which one they were in. I was going through my notes and finding books and scrolls, so I knew which one was which. So,
Okay.
all right.
Is it
mean,
fair? Is it fair, Richard, that you guys want to work over the week and he makes his rolls, and we just assume that Nicodemus is playing his little lute to give him the extra 15 when he does that?
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's what I would assume.
What?
You're getting extra help from Nicodemus to learn spells.
Well, it's about time he did something for us. Being all quiet
Can
back
I
in the corner all
also-
the time.
Can I also make like a bad song that he gets nervous about and then messes up the spell?
You remember that?
Sure.
He successfully gets his spell, but he pees his pants when he does.
Right on.
There's consequences now. If you cast it correctly, you wet your pants.
So when I do those though, I don't really have to pay anything. I just have to buy the ink and stuff. Like, how much of that ink do I need? Oh, where the hell did I write
I
it down?
said
at?
you
Damn it.
need you gotta. I told you what it costs per spell. So how many
Yeah,
ever
and then
spells you're doing, you're gonna have to figure that out.
Oh fuck! I wrote it down and now I lost it. What the hell?
100 silver pieces.
It's 100 times the level of the spell.
Oh,
100
okay. I did
silver
write it down. It's
pieces
right there.
times
That's
level.
for okay. Is the quills separate? Do I have to buy those separately
The
or something?
quills come with it. I mean,
All right.
like
Okay. Oh well, you guys go do your thing. It's gonna take me a while. I'll see you at the end of the game.
Well, I mean, it's 9 o'clock. We're probably approaching close. If
we
Oh.
are close enough.
Yeah.
I'm just I think that's probably the best thing is we'll just we'll wrap a little early tonight. And then everybody just hit me with what you're doing. Theranol,
Yeah.
you can roll them in here if you want to.
So you can see it. Yeah.
You can. I trust you. I mean, it's not,
Yeah. Oh, the other way you'll be able to see them.
I mean, I mean, I don't care. You could
Well, just so you know, I'll state
tell me
which
how
one I'm
many
doing
of
and I'll
them
roll
you're
for
gonna,
it. Yeah. Oh, a
and
bunch.
then just roll. What have you got?
Eight.
How many
8 different
spells have
ones.
you got?
8 of them.
Roll 8 times.
But I want to pick which ones I roll on. So,
I
hold
mean,
on.
you have 8 different 8
Yeah.
different spells.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. One of
And
them I
then you
have
have-
2.
Okay, so just you could roll all 7 of them unless you don't have space for all of them.
I think I do. I mean, well, I figure I'm gonna fail. I only have 2 that are first level. And I have 7 first level, and I can get up to 9.
Okay,
So I can get 2 more. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. For those 2, I can do those 2. Which one is it? Push and light. So
Okay.
here. I mean, if you want me to do it now, I'll do it now.
yeah.
Push and oh wait, I put them both in. That was so dumb. Okay, so push. We'll try this one. There you go. Oh,
Okay,
get?
you learned it.
I got push right on. Okay, and then of course the dumb one I won't get right.
now you can
This
sing
one's
Salt and Pepper song.
this is for light.
Okay.
See, I don't get it. It's gone. Okay, so I'd like to sell that scroll. How much do I get for it?
You don't. I mean, as I said, if it's a scroll, it goes away.
Oh wait, it's a book. It's in a
If
book.
Oh, if it's in the book, then you have it in the book.
Yeah, but can't use it, right?
If you
You
have another
can.
scroll with light or another book
But
with
you
light,
could,
you can try
but you
again.
could maybe go to the guy go to somebody and see if
Have 'em
they'll
make me a scroll.
trade
Yeah.
you for a different
Okay.
version of light with maybe a little kicker or something else, or just sell it to
Okay.
them and get more cash. I mean, it's still got value to it of around 100 silver pieces.
Okay. Uh,
Okay.
so that
Still
that
leaves
So
you
that
one
one
more
you
spot.
learned.
that's
whatever it was.
invisibility. I was invisibility. I didn't get a chance to
Yeah.
say.
That's fine. I'm
And then here's mirror image. I might as well just get it done.
There you
okay.
go.
You got mirror image.
I got that one. Invisibility. Mirror image. Okay, let's see. Here's one for acid arrow. Wait a minute. Where's the button? There's the button.
There you go.
Acid arrow. Level 2. Oh, I'm gonna be pissed on this one if I fuck it up. Oh, motherfucker.
Could have done that one earlier.
That was for burning hands.
Uh,
I failed.
shouldn't have used that one for the example, I guess.
Yeah, right? Okay, so here we go.
You guys have ways to
Last
get
one.
more
Was
shot
that a
at it.
scroll or a?
Ah, fuck. That was for Wizard Lock.
No,
Yeah,
you
that's
got that,
gone
dude.
too.
You
Okay,
got
that's
that
good.
because
No,
you're at
no, it's-
70, not at 55.
Oh,
But he's getting you the extra
Oh,
Yeah,
fifty,
because
so you got a
oh, okay.
70.
15%.
all right. Wizard Lock.
Yeah.
Cool. We're good then. There we go.
You got-
And
See, Nicodemus helped you out.
all right. Can I sell the burning hand scroll? It's a scroll. No, it's gone.
No,
So it's gone.
You lost the scroll.
Oh,
But the one
gotcha.
that you still have in a book, actually,
Yeah,
any
that-
book, whether you learned it or not, you can still sell the book.
Right, I know. That's what I plan on
Still
doing.
spellbook it.
There's other spells in it though, so
Well, that's what I'm saying. Unless you're holding on to it because they're higher level spells you haven't reached yet.
no.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well,
that's-
if there's additional spells in it, I mean, you can still sell the whole book.
Right. Well, here, let me try this one
And
real
every
quick.
spell in the book is going to add to the value.
This one's for Fireball, so I can kill everybody again.
Yeah.
I'll
There you
take
go.
that.
Now you got it.
You guys are all fucked.
Now you don't need a necklace to kill us all. You can. Do
I
it with your
know,
stick.
right? All right, there we go. All right, I forget. I just saw that was in there. Okay, there's more, but that's all I want right now. That's enough to deal with. I'm good. All
Okay.
right.
So do
much
the
did that
math,
cost me?
subtract it, add it to your XP.
Okay.
We're good to go there. And we'll over the week we'll get you in touch with your
1,400,
new guy.
I think, right?
Well, howdy.
Yeah, 14.
I'm gonna have a busy weekend, guys. I got Flock of Seagulls tomorrow night, and I'm going to see Monty Python on Sunday.
Jeez.
Oh, which one? Which
Wow.
Monty Python?
The Holy Grail.
Are they actually
At a
doing the
theater.
play?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's you might
Yeah,
check
theater.
if it's in your area. They did a special 50th anniversary release, like 2 days this
Nice.
weekend.
Wow.
There was some comedy thing that they did a long time ago that we went to that wasn't the Holy Grail. It was something else, but I would
Yeah.
go see Holy Grail.
And
Yeah, I
these
mean,
were-
like I've obviously seen the Holy Grail, but I've never actually seen it in a theater.
For a long time, and we showed little bits, but like the Dark Knight part we showed to my son, and so him and I would have tons of fun just getting out, like lightsabers and doing the only a flesh wound thing. It was just hilarious.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay. So anybody level up?
Not
Nope.
yet.
Okay. So yeah, just hit me and do it in Discord. Probably is the best place rather than in Roll20. I don't tend to check Roll20 for messages. I do Discord throughout the day,
Yep.
and we'll take care of any special needs and get you all set up. And next week you can start finding out what you've learned about what may be happening in the vicinities.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Did you
Cool.
did you see my message in messaging?
Which one, in Roll20 or Discord.
Discord.
Where'd my money go? Oh.
Messaging on here. I can't find the messaging. It goes to it whenever I put it in there, but I can find how we get to it.
Look at the top, and it'll take you to the list of them. And
See.
Hmm.
Oh, there.
Dude.
Selling 32 points, 32 gold pieces worth of weapons and armor.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking to buy a masterwork buckler.
and I'm answering you. I can tell you if you don't care that they'll actually trade you the buckler for those items. And the other stuff I'll throw in here for you.
That'll work.
Oh, I didn't give you a price on that.
Ooh. Well, there you go. 446.
I don't know what I should learn.
English.
Should learn. Oh, you shine like a person. Shine like a diamond.
What? Oh wait, that's wrong. Let
Should
me
I,
fix that.
should I try to learn dancing lights? Or maybe
You-
mending?
You are a dancing light. So
Or maybe I should calm animals?
wrong game.
Calm you
Anyways,
down?
38786.
Detect snares and pits. I wonder if there's a pit in this peach. I'll detect pits.
What'd you put in the peach?
A pit.
Wait a minute. No, 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 no. Okay, cool. Oh yeah.
I should get a race, and every spell that you memorize, I'll erase from your memory.
Sounds like fun. Mm.
Every time you write something in your book, I erase it. Roop. Magic writing vanishes. That'd be awesome. Learn fairy fire.
That would be a horrible thing that'd be a horrible thing to replace the mage's ink
Yeah.
with invisible ink.
Oh, just cast erase, and right as he's writing it down, erase it.
Shoo. That's enough of that. I'm done. Now I gotta scrub all that shit in my spell book. For real. 'Cause I have to do it for real. Because I have a real spell book. I put all this shit in. I really do.
I know, that's kind of cool.
It's a pain in the ass. I got all too many spells. Can't say we ain't got enough now. Got all kinds of creative ways to kill us. What's going on? I'm confused.
On here is this place where you put down your weapon.
What?
I can find it on here. I see non-weapon proficiencies, but I can't see the weapon proficiency slots.
Oh, Mr. Richard, are we still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
On the page.
What are we doing?
So if I was to play the lute and hum to learn a spell, would I be able to give myself 15%?
I don't see why not. I mean, it makes sense because
play it for
probably
you.
I need to learn it into a music
learning it.
anyway.
Because it
Yeah.
would be that. I don't. You know, I mean, that's just to make some
All right.
randomness in there. It's not really to block people from learning spells. Although some DMs have used it as such in the past. Yeah, I had a discussion with someone. It may have been last week, but last week or this week, and he was talking about in 5e, you know, they get a spell every level. When did that start? I was like,
Huh?
Whoa.
on page 34 of the first edition DMG. You know, it's like one of the places that Gygax was actually succinct and clear. It wasn't one of those find your own way, it'll be fun answers that he often gives to detailed questions like that. It says very clearly that a guy would get a spell every time he goes up a level. Doesn't say he has to roll for it. Doesn't say the DM has anything to do with it other than him informing them. But you get a spell every time you go up a level.
Is it just
Now,
one, or
2e, I
is
was
it one
fun.
for each?
2e actually changed it to the DM having the option of choosing it himself or letting the player choose it.
Okay,
But
then
I
I got a
agree.
question for you.
Yes.
Is if we learn a spell and we have 4 slots to fill, I guess, or I have 4 0-level spells.
Yes.
Could I, in essence, just put all 4 of those spells in first aid, or does it have to be 4 different spells?
4 different spells. But you can
Okay.
cast first aid 4 times.
First aid 4 times. Okay.
Yeah. You never have to, like, if you have a set number of spells that you can know on a given day, you get the full number, say it's 4 or 5. Pick your 5 spells. But then you can cast any of those 5 spells
Up
in
to
any
that
of those spell
maximum
slots.
number.
Yeah, you can cast one spell
Yeah.
5 or 1 3 and 1 2, however you want to
Okay.
cast them. It's hard enough to
All right.
predict what you're going to need, let alone to have to predict it to the fact of choosing. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to take all magic missile because that's what I think I need, and then you need everything but magic missile. Although it's normally you choose 5 things and you wind up using magic missile for all of them.
Right.
But
Yeah.
still, it's hard to know until you encounter that.
Gotcha. Let's go with.
Doot doot.
So just things that you would notice about the town. There are non-humans here, but they're a very, very small group. The town probably has a little over 20,000 people living here. It's pretty good sized. But probably if there's 20,000 people that live here, maybe 2,000 of them are non-human.
Are they in certain sections? Like, is there an elf section, a dwarf section, things like
Nah,
that?
they're scattered about.
Okay.
There's not any, and there's no problem. It's just they don't live here.
Right.
You know, it's like because you're not facing any problems. No one cares if a dwarf comes in willing to spend money, or a hobbit, or an elf. No one's upset with anyone. It's just they don't live here.
It's a nice
No problem.
town.
Yeah, it is.
No, just looking, if there was a section, then maybe there's like a special information you can get or special things you can get from your people kind of thing.
Well, the one thing I could tell you about that is see that it would be calling to you. Right up here to the right one. I think it's this one. I think it's this one is 56.
Okay.
That is the Dwarf Brewmeister Tavern. And it is a place where the dwarves in town generally show up to do their drinking together. And it is run and owned by Sigtree, or as they call him, Tree
SVG.
Stoutback.
Okay. I'll definitely go there, I guess, probably.
Yeah.
At some time.
The magic users, the shop you would be going to find that, yeah. Because right there is 63, Fanrel's Occult Shop.
See? Cool magic stuff.
Up here, this big triangular building, number 62, is Elite Arms and Armor, and that's where you found all that Masterwork
Masterwork
equipment.
goodies.
Did you get your dagger fixed, Ted?
I think
Didn't you
it's
have
been
like a
broken
dagger or
forever.
sword that got damaged? We tried to fix it, and I don't know if you adjusted your sheet so that it had a minus on it or not, but if you did, fix it so you don't have that.
So didn't you break the hilt or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think I remember that. That was pretty
Yeah,
funny.
there was something like that. So like that, probably be like a silver piece to get fixed.
But you'd be paying even a bigger price at the tavern where all the people go in there to talk about it.
Yeah.
Especially the bard.
All right.
Passing into the town, I mean, the guards are there. They're kind of checking you out. You can wear armor and weapons in town, but they, they kind of look you over. If you were bringing in too much stuff, looking for
Like
a
a
fight
cart.
type of look to you, yeah, they might give you more of a once over. But this is a peaceful area. There's people coming and going. There are some city guards. They don't particularly like police patrolling, but they are around town, moving around about, and would respond to trouble. And they're up on the wall and can see stuff in that area for sure. And you'll see them at specific locations guarding places where you would particularly expect them to be guarding, like the municipal offices and the main citadel and like the big temple in town. Not huge presence, but a few guards at the doors of things to make sure you can't just run in there. Or if you did get in there and start trouble. And then like things like that, you would probably be asked to, like you go in the bank, they're going to want you to put all your weapons in a rack before you go in to talk to them, type of thing.
No, it's a pretty far place to put all your weapons.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta
oh,
put them in
yeah.
a rack.
While you're in there.
While you're in there.
Bobbin got it.
That's it, good.
Remember, Nicodemus the Bard. I'm here all week.
Har, har, har.
Any other notes about the town you want to give us before we call it a night?
Yeah, that's probably about all I have for now. I'll have to say, this was something I had not originally planned this for this place, and I kind of
Huh?
got it out of the blue, and so it was like, oh, this fits perfect. So I haven't done as much reading as I should, but I think this will be a fun area. There's a lot of stuff here. And it's a good town, which I was just searching for a good town, and it was like, oh, it's really, and it geographically kind of fits the area
Right.
that I was going to be
Yeah.
putting you in. So
Yeah.
Okay. Well, everybody, thank you. You guys have a good week, and we'll pick it up next Saturday or next Friday, rather. Advancing things. Not quite Saturday here yet. Would still start on Friday.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Just PM me in Discord if you've got any questions for the week, and those of you that have already asked some stuff, I'll try the next day or two get back to you with some more detail on trainers and stuff.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
No, not a problem.
Wunderbar.
All right. Thank you, Richard.
You're welcome. Yes.
Have a good night.
Good night.
See you guys.
Later.
Have a good one. Be safe out there.
You too.